Hello guys and welcome to today's video. Today I wanna show some Durass gameplay. Recently you asked me to do this, you asked me in the comments, and as you know I'm always very happy to do those kind of videos that you asked me to do. And yeah, therefore after the introduction you will see 3 games that worked out quite well with my Durass in the Battle Royale mode. But before that I want to talk a bit about the skills that I like to use, and I hope you will like that as well. Yeah, basically one of my favorite skills with basically every gem right now is the bullet volley, as it can do so much things. It can stun, it deals ton of damage, and also you can cancel other ultimates like the Durass ultimate, or you can cancel flamethrower, and that's like basically the only thing you can do against the flamethrower. And yeah, if the bullet volley is not up, what is also very nice is the meteor slam, because with the meteor slam you can close the gap very fast, or you can jump away. Obviously, if you're on higher elo and 8 out of 12 players play a dragon that play with rocket plunger, you're basically done anyway, so there is no escaping. And in that case, it would be very important to have a shield. Yeah, so this would be my choice for more of the offensive skills, and then for the defensive skills, either the shield if you are in a meta with like 8 out of 12 dragon, so basically all the time you are higher than bronze, then the shield might be good because it's like the only defense against the dragon plunger combination, as you should pop the shield before she plunger you in, and then you have a chance of surviving her ring. Otherwise maybe the healing turret would be best if it's up, because then you can heal up during the fights. And yeah, I don't really see any of those skills necessary. Maybe the super rocket if none of those that I've just mentioned is available, because with the super rocket you have like some good, you have a better sight, you can see more around you, and you can annoy people in bushes or shoot it into bushes to check if there's someone in, and that can be useful too, but I prefer the other named skills. Alright, so I hope that already helped you a bit. More tips and tricks I will cover in the gameplay videos that you will see after the intro. So as always, we start with shooting the boxes. With Durass it's important to stand very close to them, as otherwise you don't deal as much damage as you would do if you are very close to them. Yeah, I know then sometimes you will catch the bomb, but it's not as bad hitting the bomb like it would be with a marksman. You still have more health than them. And then here I saw that the big box is spawning, so I tried to get it. Unfortunately, a dragon there was faster and I already saw myself being dead. But luckily that dragon was probably not the best one, or she didn't have plunger up. So yeah, she didn't attack me, she just took the box and ran away. I'm very happy about that, otherwise my game would have already ended at that point. Because there's basically nothing you can do against an early dragon with plunger, because she's always higher level than you. And she also deals so much damage even without your ultimate. And yeah, basically try to avoid fighting her like you try with every champ. She is unfortunately the most broken champ right now. But nevertheless, we are still in a Durass gameplay here. And yeah, with Durass, it's always important to play kind of aggressive, but obviously you shouldn't be too aggressive, as you are still in Battle Royale and it's still about surviving. So I mean, you shouldn't run in the middle of the map and run into every bush there, because there will be for sure an dragon waiting for you and kill you. You should avoid that. And yeah, you should just fight maybe at the corner of the map, so that I just did there with the Raiden, because he was much lower level than mine, and I had all my skills up, and I basically surprised him with my bullet volley directly in his face. That's why I like that skill, it deals so much damage. And yeah, but also, as I said, with most of my champs, I'm trying to play more passive, don't really want to fight. with Durass, I don't really want to fight as well, but I want to poke the enemy. Maybe in weeks where there is the plunger up or other big gap closer, you want to be cautious. But you still, I think as Durass, it's still your job to be annoying. You want to poke the enemies with your poison and try to annoy them, but hopefully they won't attack you. So you want to annoy them, but you don't necessarily want to fight them. And yeah, so it's always a good idea to wait until you see that they wasted their gap closer abilities, like the plunger. I saw the Eldragon do it before, so then maybe you can try to chase her a bit. So especially when she wasted her ultimate as well, that's a good point. Yeah, or if you see someone who doesn't have much mobility, maybe a breaker or something, then it's always good to annoy him, shoot at him, and let him run around, try to make him run into another opponent, preferably the Eldragon, so that you don't get killed by her. And yeah. And that's basically the goal with Durass. And in this round, we managed to be on first place. So in this round, I had a first spawn quite far away from any box. Sometimes that happens, still better than spawning between two Eldragons and ton of boxes, because the only thing you can do then is run away and leave them the boxes, just surrender. There's nothing you can do, trust me. Yeah, we are just on one here, so even the breaker stealing our boxes there, but that's okay. We are still on 3 here, unfortunately no skill point. Still no skill point, and I think we won't find any other box here. But it's okay, I will prove you in this gameplay you can still win, so maybe it's better to not get many boxes. It's better than being killed early by a Eldragon, so always try to not fight her, so you should definitely not try to poke her unless you saw that she used any of the abilities, like the plunger or something, and then you should poke her. But otherwise try to avoid her, as you should with every champ. And here, as I don't have any ability, I'm playing a bit more passive than I would usually do with Durass. So I'm really hiding here in the corner, and yeah, maybe even if I would see someone that I could poke, maybe because I'm so low this round, I wouldn't even poke him. It depends on the situation. But as I said, if you are high, then normally with Durass, you want to annoy your opponents, you want to push them around, but also with caution. So don't run into bushes where you think there might be someone hiding in there, like an Eldragon with plunger or something. Of course you want to avoid it. Here I see the level 4 breaker. Chance is high that he doesn't have any skill 2. And in that case I was not sure. You can poke him there, but I think as I don't have any skill, I'm quite happy that he didn't decide to attack me. As I said, as I'm so low, then I will play passive. If I would have higher, like in the last round, I was quite high, then I think I would have poked the shit out of him. But yeah, in this round, I'm basically happy that there is someone not attacking me. And yeah, I just hope to survive. And luckily, the breaker I used to check bushes, so I didn't even need him to push him around. So that's basically what you always want, right? You want other to run into the bushes where opponents might hide. And in this case, the breaker did it for me, so he got killed by the 15 breaker. That 15 breaker has no skills up now. I know that. That's why I will annoy the shit out of him now. And now I even decided on killing him because I was so low, and I'm happy to get some level ups. Unfortunately, still no skill points, still have no skills, so this round could be tough. But I'm still alive, have no ultimate up. And yeah, now I hope that those two will fight before me, and actually they will. And it even looks like they are super low, and I don't know what the rain was doing there, but he basically gave me the win. So I'm happy about that. Because I think if he wouldn't die in the red circle there, then I would probably became just second place in that round, as I still didn't have any ability. But as I said in the beginning of the last clip, you don't yeah, you still have a chance of winning even if you don't have any skills. If you then rather play passive, even with Durass. So yeah, here we managed to get an early big box. That is good. We are strong this round. Yeah, so we want to annoy opponents. Again, we want to, but we don't want to die as well. So we shouldn't do any headless things like run into the middle of the map into a bush or something. Okay, actually no, I think I will do it, but it's because it's still early in the game and I pop my shield before doing that. Very important in case there is an Eldragon or Raiden with plunger hiding. Yeah, pop the shield, so if they plunger you in, you have the shield up. That's a huge advantage. Then it will be more hard for them to take you out and you have a chance of surviving. So yeah, as I have a quite central spot in the middle, I will wait there now for a while for opponents to show up that I can probably poke. So that is very important. Yes, you want to poke if you see someone around, but as I said now a couple of times, you don't really want to run around and look for them because I think it makes no sense. The only thing that will bring you is that somewhere in any bush there will be someone waiting for you and plunger you in. And we want to survive, we don't want to die. So as I said, we will play aggressive as soon as we see opportunities, but before that, there's no point in running around, especially when you have a good position like I have there. So I'm basically in the middle of the map, everyone has to come to me. And yeah, I'm waiting for people to come. Now there I see a low breaker, and then as I said, of course, I will poke him. I was still waiting a bit because I saw so many opponents around. So I was waiting a bit, but then I poke him there, and I poke the other one too. I want him to get hit by my poison. And yeah, there are many fights now happening. I saw the Eldragon used her skills, so it's a good time now to poke her and bully her. She's of course surrendering, but I never trust any assassin, especially not the Eldragon. And yeah, that's why I still poke her and do my job as Durass. So if I'm sure that they don't have a gap closer like plunger, then I always try to poke them a lot. See, I'm running around shooting my arrows on a couple of targets, but always try to be a bit back so that they don't attack me, because I don't have heal here, so I don't really want them to do damage on me. I want to annoy them without them attacking me. Now someone attacked me, so I grab my shield and then pop my ultimate and finish off a triple kill and got my first place. So yeah, that's basically all. I hope you liked the gameplay and the tips and tricks I told you. If you want to see more live gameplay, then make sure to follow me on Twitch. You will find the link in the description. I will stream on many days per week there, the Thetan Arena, and I would be glad to see you there. Okay, thanks for watching and see you in the next video.